Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the world's most watched professional wrestling news program. Welcome to PWR Daily. This is Dameon Nelson sitting alongside a man they call Meathead, who loves Big Monkey in the middle, and Frank Cosentino. Frank, how you been?
Malcolm in the middle.
Monkey.
Howard Cosell lost his job after that one.
I didn't say anything about running, Monkey. Frank's doing fine.
Doing good.
Great show, great job on Max Sports, which will be available soon. Damn that thing. Where is that coming from, actually? With a couple of players from the Milwaukee Wave MISL soccer team, Frank, the host of Max Sports. This is PWR Daily for Friday, October 27th, 2006. And it is our top fives. And I certainly do not host this segment. I'll hand it over to the man who is a professional at
Who's
this.
on the left? Or your TV right?
We're going to do our top fives. I'm on the left. I don't vote that way. Never will. But we're going to.
Why do you say that with such passion? Like there's a problem with those Democrats who choose to watch the program.
I just don't.
I can't wait for November 6th.
You know, Frank.
It's a big day. November 7th.
No, I'm not Team Elephant either.
Oh, he's a Whig.
I'm in the middle. I'm in the Malcolm in the middle. But anyway, this is top five. This is all about you. It's not about me. We're going to do top five. We're going to start with the man in the middle. The man they call Meathead and his top five.
Go Team Elephant, 2006. My top five is going to start off like this. First off, number 5 on my list is going to go to Rob Van Dam.
Is he the old effing show?
He is going to be getting a title shot against Weissenbrook. I know, I've done that twice this week, but it's still funny to me. Number 5. Number 4 on my top 5 list has got to go out to the man who is now the brand new NWA TNA heavyweight champion of the world. This is Sting.
Is this top 5 from 2002? Or is it today, March?
Number 3 on my top 5 list, and these do go in order. Number 3 on my top 5's list is going to go out to Chris Jericho. Thank you, Chris, for showing up.
He is not he qualifies.
In the wrestling world on a wrestling program.
Shush.
Number 3 on my top 5 list, Fozzy and Chris Jericho. Number 3. Number 2 on my
Is that your
top
tag
5
team spot?
No, it's not. Number 2 on my top 5 list goes out to Chris Benoit. Still, your United States heavyweight champion. Number 2 on the top 5 list, Chris Benoit. And number 1 on my top 5 list, man that has emanated from Milwaukee many a time. His name is
Mr. Kennedy!
Now you wait.
Kennedy!
And now we go to the
That's
man
my
on
top
my
5.
far right, who did vote that way once in Wisconsin, but probably had a lot to drink before then. Dameon Nelson and the definitive top 5.
Thank you very much for that awesome throw, Frank.
Is it the one you all clamor to your TVs?
This is the top 5 that all of you have clamored to your screens to see. And now let's let it go. Let it go. Let me find my top 5. In no particular order, ladies and gentlemen,
He has to write it
number
down.
1. Because number 1 is indeed the top in my mind in the world of professional wrestling this week. Start off with a man who got gypped, in my opinion, at Bound for Glory. A man who should have been involved in that battle royal much more than the 2 minutes he was in it. That man is P.D. Williams.
Oh.
While it was great to see the Canadian Destroyer.
Oh, man, did the crowd jump for that.
Yeah.
When they thought he was going to put it on, they teased it. And then he put, oh, my God, that
But to
move,
execute it and then just stand there and soak it up.
Oh,
He
my.
knows, and I will say this again if you haven't heard it before. The man with the single greatest finishing maneuver in the history of professional wrestling,
Wow.
P.D. Williams.
Number 4.
The tag team spot being taken up by 2 men who showed everything they had to give in that 6 Sides of Steel match at Bound for Glory. It is AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels, the former NWA Tag Team Champions. Next on my top 5 list is a man who seemingly detached himself from the rest of his spirit, the Spirit Squad, Kenny!
It'll be a couple weeks before that.
Kenny!
And next on the list.
Just for nostalgia's sake, and because it was really good seeing him live at the Allstate Arena last Monday night for Raw, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, better way. Even we.
He hasn't missed a few buffets either.
Yeah, number 1
What do you
on
mean?
your
What
top
are you
5.
saying? I think Dusty's actually lost a few
think
pounds,
so?
which makes it sadder to say.
Number 1 on your top 5.
All hail King Booker!
Oh, turn off King Booker's phone.
All hail King Booker!
And And that is the definitive.
All hail King Booker!
He's trying to talk over the ring is what he's trying to do.
All hail King Booker! Give me that thing.
Gimmick infringement. Gimmick
All
infringement.
hail King Booker!
Gross.
King Booker, the World Heavyweight Champion, #1 on my top 5.
Frank, how do you follow that up?
You know.
I should just go first.
I'm the
Why
star.
don't you just mention Jim Ross and Kane again, and I'll just...
Good old JR!
Because that set Frank off last week.
My top 5 go as follows. You guys can do
He's still
Umaga
laughing
better
about it.
than...
Umaga!
Let's go to #4. Just to say goodbye, Larry Sabisco. Thank you for
Nothing.
Wait, hold on.
In this decade, or the last.
#3, let's go with Ric Flair. #2, we'll go with Kenny for at least a couple
No.
more.
You'll go with...
Now the Spirit Squad with Kenny.
No.
Or Kenny with the Spirit Squad.
Kenny!
I can't do that either.
You can. You just... Remember when the Spirit
2
Squad
weeks.
gave Joey
And
Styles a little
split
bit of lesson in enthusiasm? Do I need to call them to have them come here to give you a little lesson?
You're the only one.
Kenny!
The only one that can do it. And then finally, #1 for me has to go to Christopher Daniels and AJ Styles, probably one of the greatest matches of the year.
You did see the pay-per-view.
I
Congratulations.
did see that match.
Congratulations.
You stole
Frank.
it off the internet, didn't you?
Frank.
Do you read? You didn't. You must not have stolen the part at the beginning when it says the federal law prohibits.
Yeah, I record that part
See,
just for guys like you.
I don't have to worry about that.
We're on
who I am.
across the world, you know.
And in Hotlanta.
And in Palermo, Sicily, where I have a connection.
Is that where they made the pizzas?
That is my top 5
Wow.
for this week.
That's pretty fun.
It is fun.
It's pretty fun. This is PWR Daily, and today I believe we have a top 5 sent in from a viewer.
You do.
And all of you watching at home from the coziness of your bedrooms or your dens or your studies or even at work, hopefully, because we like it when people watch us at work.
We're going to put one of those panic buttons, right? On the website, talk to the interns, get one of those panic buttons. If the boss comes by, you hit it and go, how to be more productive at work.
Take down the whole system. Send your top 5 to us. We'll read them on this edition of PWR Daily each week. That is to mail@pwrshow.com. Mail@pwrshow.com. Sorry, Frank, you're very good with website plugs, but I had to get that one in there.
That's not bad. This is from Kevin Halloran from San Antonio, home of Michael Hickenbottom. #5.
And Rudy's Barbecue. You ever been to Rudy's? What's this guy's name? Michael?
Kevin.
Rudy's.
No, Michael Hickenbottom.
I've had barbecue sauce from Rudy's.
You've heard of Michael Hickenbottom?
Shawn Michaels, yes.
#5, Sting, since he just got the NWA heavyweight title from Jarrett at Bound for Glory 4. #4, I believe, yes, Chris Benoit making his return in a huge way. #3, Eric Bischoff, who's reading his book. Stirring up drama and letting people know what they want to know. #2, Samoa Joe, still undefeated over a year running. Goldberg had the same treatment. How long till an NWA title shot?
It should have been at that pay-per-view. That was another downer for that pay-per-view, too, is the fact that they said, Samoa Joe has been ejected from the building. He never came back.
Never came back. #1, Kurt Angle for cleaning up and joining the new face of professional wrestling and putting them on the map in a big way. Thanks, guys. No, thank you, Kevin,
Thanks, Kev.
for sending in your top 5. PWRshow.com is where you
He was looking at you for help, and you were just...
I had to make sure I said that correctly.
I was strategizing here, writing down notes about this guy.
2 thumbs.
Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. This the Friday edition, the weekend edition, actually, of PWR Daily. Make sure you check out Pro Wrestling Report Weekly, now available on our exclusive YouTube channel and right here on the website, PWRshow.com. Also, coming back on Monday are the wrap-ups, audio wrap-ups of Monday Night Raw. We'll do this week coming up right after the show. That's it for this week, this edition of PWR Daily. We'll see you tomorrow.